So I definitely want to talk about the movie, but I want to talk about behind the scenes.
Mhm.
I've seen stuff with Brad before, with Oceans and stuff, where he plays a lot of pranks. Were there pranks on this movie?
Yes, he pranked me quite a bit. He's a prank master, and I had to try and get him back. I just did my best, but the guy's gifted. He's a gifted actor, but he's also a gifted prank master.
Was it fun making this movie, though? I mean, living in the life of baseball, behind the scenes, all that?
It was incredibly fun. You know, I've made a lot of really fun comedies and have been really lucky to be a part of those. And, you know, getting to do a serious drama, it is different. It's more intense while you're shooting the scenes themselves. But then after the scenes, and you can really joke around, have fun, have a good time.
What about you as a kid? Were you a math kid, or was this a stretch for you?
This is the most opposite of my own personality. You know, I'm playing a brilliant mathematician and statistician, and I can barely count to 10. So, you know, it was unique for me.
Talk about the Paul de Podesta, excuse me, the relationship with him. I know that you've talked about him before, where he just didn't want to be. Just explain that side of it, yeah.
Yeah, you know, people I think misconstrued the fact that maybe Paul and I didn't get along, or Paul didn't want me to play him. Depot and I are friends. You know, I texted him today. He hasn't seen the movie yet, but you know, he was really helpful in spending time with me and telling me what it was like. But I guess he didn't like the way he was portrayed in the book, and I didn't want to further perpetuate that into a film version of that. So we changed the name and made it a composite character. But he's a wonderful guy who was so giving and helpful.
Did it give you a little freedom to kind of play the character a little bit different than
Exactly.
perhaps? Yeah.
Exactly. I think it took away, you know, the impression element of it. I didn't have to do an impression of Depot. I got to just play the character and create a character that I wanted to create.
Since you've made the movie, do you look at baseball differently since the whole behind-the-scenes sabermetrics and everything that's done? Do you kind of look at it, or is it still just like a fandom?
Well, it's harder now to just look at it as a pure watching great players play the game, which is what it was like when you were a kid or just a casual fan. And then once you learn this, you really do see behind the curtain. It's hard not to understand why they chose certain players and so forth.
And what about Billy Beane? Did you get to meet him a little bit?
Yeah, he's right there.
You do from out here. I'm about to talk to him.
Yeah, yeah, I got to meet him a few times, and he was so complimentary in my performance and really, really cool and great.
And what's next for you?
Next is a comedy I have coming out called The Sitter. It comes out December 9th. An animated show I created on Fox
cool.
called Alan Gregory that I do the voice of. And we go on after The Simpsons, October 30th, 8:30, Sunday nights.
Thanks, man.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
it. Appreciate your time.